Yes, I'm here, the Blood Shinobi, with what you guys are getting, What If Orochimaru Kidnapped Naruto Part 2. Now, before I give the intro and all that, let's get into schedule. Continuing What If Minato and Kushina adopted Obito. That will be a one part, that will come out once a week, along with this one. Well, they might come out 1 to 2 times a week. I have got rid of no longer doing the better route. Because well, sadly they didn't pick up, but this one's picked up more than them, so it's continuing. The real reason is because it's recently picked up interest, as in got some comments, and just to let you know, Kakashi's going to be stronger. Everyone's going to be at least stronger than they are in canon, like with a lot of my what ifs. This one, you'll find out Naruto's abilities, who Orochimaru's kid is, and also like to say, between Naruto was a prodigy like Itachi, and what if he was in an arranged marriage? You can see that they're between 1 to 2 days apart from the first one, so you guys can get views in, likes, and comments. Plus, in the next one, I'll be asking for ships. And so yeah, one of the people I'll be asking for a ship will give away some plots. Now, I know I'm not spoiling it, I'm going back into this. Now let's get into it.
Turning to ashes, when do we burn away? Used to be oh so close, now I see you.
Yes, and if you're listening closely, I've kind of got what if of this part 1 in, just so I can kind of get a feel of where I'm going. So right now we're going to go over Naruto, and then halfway we're going to go over, well, the hidden leaf. You know what? I'm getting rid of the other video in the background, and I want like a tune in the back. So one of you, give me a tune idea so I can have it running, so you're not just listening to my voice 24/7. So Naruto is now 6. Over the past 6 years, Naruto has, well, let's get over his abilities first. Naruto has 5. He has the blood of, well, he has enhanced strength and what else is there? Yeah, enhanced strength and speed. He knows everything. He has DNA from all previous BG owners. He has the 3 tails in him. Yes, Orochimaru had assassinated, the Akatsuki, which will lead to not the Akatsuki Yagura, which will lead for some downfalls, which will end up coming up sooner or later. So that's 3, right? He's got intelligence, yep. He also has all 5 chakra affinities. Yep, every freaking what if I've made lately, Naruto's had all affinities. And this one, he's literally been tasked to learn Funjutsu. He is better at Funjutsu than Orochimaru, and he had the Uzumaki chains as well. He also has a bit of Mukiton, because another thing he was gifted was it was Hashirami cells. Not really, but he's Edo Tensei. Orochimaru has Hashirama and Tobirama, along with Mito Uzumaki and more Uzumakis. So they have helped him with his abilities and his own training. So he's a force to be reckoned with. He's been trained by all of them, and also he learnt his own version of Edo Tensei, where he literally revived them properly, and then he had sealed them inside of him. So he has all their abilities now. Yes, Now for Orochimaru's son. As if you've watched some of my other what ifs, you would know this person very well. Teniki. Naruto's best friend in What If He Joined the Akatsuki, and another one where he became an Akatsuki member. Now, for this, he has his Sharingan slash Byakugan like normal. He has his own elemental defense like Gaara's, where he uses every single element combined in one to form a dome around him. That's one of his abilities. He gets trained at the same time as, well, Naruto. So he's been trained by previous Hokages and all that. He was, because he didn't seal them inside of him, Orochimaru did give him the DNA of all those people that Naruto had sealed in him. So Hashirama, Tobirama, Mito, and some more Uzumakis. He has their chains as well. He has a forced Mukiton. He, has his things. He has the Sharingan. Also, he has his own type of chakra cloak. And to compete with Naruto's chakra levels, he does been given his own, chakra nerve, whatever you want to call it, his own body build up. So he now has an immense chakra that can stand with, what's his name? Kisame Hoshu. Yeah, Kisame. I'm not going to say his last name. I can't remember it. And they recently, yes, and they've both taken up Kenjutsu, which they both could, right now if they teamed up, there would be no more Orochimaru. They would seal off his chakra, and then they'd just kill him, but let's not get into it. So as you all know, Naruto is a bloody legend. That's what I'm going to say. He's a legend either way. He's a fucking beast and everything. Anyway. And for this one, give me ships. Give me ship ideas for Naruto and Teneki. But at this rate, I think Naruto's going to be alone. I honestly have no clue of who to ship him with. And I can't ship him with his sisters because that's incest. Sisters? Yeah, I may or may not have spoiled something there. Sorry about that. What else is there? Oh, yeah. And Orochimaru, because they've been can't Edo Tensei, because Naruto has physically sealed them inside of him. So that's fucked up Orochimaru's plan for taking over Konoha. Which, yes. Now let's get into it. Naruto and Teneki were doing their normal Kenjutsu training. Hurry up, Teneki, said Naruto. Naruto slid underneath Teneki, sliced him in both knees, and then parried a blow from over his head from Teneki. Cough, Teneki. You fucking hell. Naruto, said Teneki. What'd I do this time? All I did was stab you in the lung, which you can heal yourself, can't you? Laughed Naruto. And also, Teneki has red hair in this one. He was an Uzumaki. Karin Uzumaki's brother, to be exact, which has been experimented on so much that you don't even know it's him. He's got black hair with rainbow stripes and shit. Let's just go with that. So, hurry up now, said Orochimaru. Orochimaru walked up to see both of them fighting. What do you want? Asked Naruto. Hey. You just wanted to know about your heritage, didn't you? Asked Orochimaru. Yes, we do, said both of the boys at the same time. Orochimaru sat down in front of Teneki and Naruto. Who are my parents? Asked Teneki. I was getting to that, said Orochimaru. Okay, we will listen now, said Naruto. They both sat there quiet. Naruto, your mom and dad your mom's the Red Death of the Leaf, Kishino Izumaki, previous Jinchuriki of the Three Tails. Your father is Minato Namikaze, the fourth Yondaime Hokage. Also, a fully on-site target. Also, let's get some other things down for you, just to help you out. Figure this out, said Orochimaru. Naruto just sat there, almost falling asleep, like the stuff he already figured out on him by himself. Him and Teniki have snuck out a couple of times. Okay, now, I know you snuck out, but here's some 3 things you don't know. You have a brother named Memma. That would have been a better subject, because he has 9 tails, the most powerful BG. Then there's your sister. I don't know anything about skills or anything about their life. She is your sister. You are the oldest of the 3, of the triplets. Now I'm going to tell you about your other 2 siblings. Which, yes. Okay, so before I continue, you know what, never mind. You have another brother, named after one of the only strongest shinobi, well, a Uchiha, apart from Madara. As you all know, he's named after Madara's brother. Madara Uchiha's brother. His name is... I know I like to build up tension. Izuna. Yes, Izuna Namikaze. And then your other sister's name is Mika. Said Orochimaru. Okay, now tell about Teniki, said Naruto. Teniki, my precious. You are another Uzumaki. You? Parents, let's just say one thing. You would be head of the Uzumaki clan. Your father was the previous leader, and of course his wife being your mother. So you're basically royalty, both yous. And I've done my experiments on you to make yous only worth what someone with hard work would know, said Orochimaru. Naruto had enough. He pointed his... Yes, he deals with katana and a kunai in this. Well, trench knife. He has 2 trench knives. Naruto pulled his trench knife to Orochimaru's throat, and Teniki had his. Well, Teniki, on the other hand, another mobility he's got is to have 4 hands, which he uses. He uses 4 swords, 2 katanas, and 2 nagentos. Teniki had a katana at the back of Orochimaru's throat. We are leaving now, and I can't wait to kill you. Next time I see you, you will be dead, said Naruto. Bang, boom, the whole room started crashing in around the group. Naruto turned to look. What is this? Who's here? Shouted Naruto. A man with red clouds and black robes walked in. Orochimaru, I've come to kill you, said a man. What's his name? Look, Orochimaru looked in fear. No, it can't be Sasori Sasori, said Orochimaru. You know exactly who I am, don't you? Said Sasori. Naruto and Teniki looked in fear. This guy was someone that they wouldn't be able to handle. If they could kill Orochimaru, yes, but not Sasori and his army of puppets. Another man walked in. He looked old and grey. Kakazu, you wasted my time, said Sasori. Are these the brats we're to kill Orochimaru and then slaughter all his men, said Kakazu. Yes, now get to it, said Sasori. Naruto and Teniki looked in fear. These were clouds with the clouds that Orochimaru used to wear after he stopped experimenting on them. They had something to do with his overall plan of destroying Konoha, unless he pissed them off somehow, thought Naruto. Teniki activated his Byakugan and Sharingan and looked directly at Sasori. He's a puppet body with a heart, said Teniki. Okay, that's good, thought Orochimaru. How about check the other guy, said Naruto. Naruto looked over, Teniki looked over the other guy with his, what's his name? His Byakugan. I know this is about to be a battle that I know you're gonna all hate me for, but because it's Orochimaru and Naruto and Teneki, I'm about to kill off an Akatsuki member. Or not. Naruto started calculating options in his head. Who to kill first. That's it. Naruto started forming clones, and Shadow Clone Jutsu, said Naruto, and all of the clones transformed to be he was 5 clones. One of them turned to be Tobirama. One was Madara. No, I was going to say Madara, but it's no. Shit, did I say Kushina was also sealed in him? Dang it. Oh, no, she's not. Me too. Because she's not dead. One of the clones was Tobirama. One was Hashirama. One was Mito. Now, for 2 others. Who to do? One was Madara. And another one was another Uzumaki. Kakuzu and Sasori both looked in shock. How is this? Asked Kakuzu. Hashirama stepped up. Well, when you're sealed inside of someone, or not, you never know what abilities they could have, said Hashirama. Mukitan wood spears, said Hashirama. Wood spears and spikes and tree roots started forming out of the floor, stabbing Kakuzu into his heart. Kakuzu dropped to the floor. Tobirama started waving hand signs. Water dragon, ultimate water dragon jutsu, said. Wait, no, just water dragon, said Tobirama. A water dragon hit Kakuzu. Before Kakuzu could say anything, Teneki appeared behind him and started using the Jugen fist and, broke Sasori's wooden body. Naruto appeared behind, in front of Sasori in gold. Well, I'm gonna, cause he's had experiments on him. Black chains erupted from the ground, holding Sasori in place. Teneki kicked Sasori in the back of the head and stabbed him with a sword where his heart might be. Teneki stabbed all 4 of his blades into Sasori. Nothing. Sasori fell to the ground. Naruto turned to see Hashirama with reciting his wood and disappearing. Mito shoved 2 of her chains straight through another heart, leaving Kakuzu in one heart. He went to get up, but Tobirama was on top of him with a kunai and punched it straight through his other heart, killing Kakuzu. Fireball jutsu, said Teneki and Naruto at the same time, burning Kakuzu's body. Naruto and Teneki used this as an option and grabbed Sasori and threw him at Orochimaru, pinning Orochimaru to the ground. Naruto and Teneki ran out of the started placing explosive tags everywhere. And after they had got out, Kai said, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they used to send explosive tags off. Explosive tags started going off. The whole Oto base or Orochimaru's base or whatever they thought called it started crumbling and destroyed like there's nothing left. Where to now? Asked Teneki. Well, I had no clue. I don't want to go back to the leaf, not just yet. The sands, well, they've got a Jinchuriki, and I heard he's unstable. And if we stop the sand from teaming up with Orochimaru, then the leaf would not be so bad, said Naruto. The mist is not in a civil war with Yagura dead. There's always Aiwa, said Teneki. You know Aiwa would think I was some sort of resemblance to Minato and try and kill me. But, no. And we could go to Kumo. But, why don't we just start hunting people from the bingo book, said Teneki. You know what? That's a good idea. Pick up some experience. And what shall we call ourselves? Asked Naruto. You guys, in the comments, give me what Naruto and Teneki should name themselves, as they're going to make themselves in the bingo book. Yes, they're going to start hunting down rogue missing nin for a little while, until at least after the Uchiha massacre. That's all I can say. Now I'm going to head over to Minato and Kushina, who sat in their living room. Wait, I gotta... Yes. Menma. Wait, what did I name this? Oh, Mito. Menma, Muto, Madara. What did I name his other sister? Fuck. Mika? Okay, scratch whatever name I called their sister. I'm writing it down right now so I remember. Her name is Kush. As in like Kushina, but it's just Kush. Madara, Kush. Menma. Mito, hurry up and come in here, said Kushina. Yes, father? Asked all of them. Well, we got some news that you all need to hear, said Minato. Yes, go on, said Menma. Hurry up, father, I was training and I was beating Kush in a ramen eating competition, said Mito. Father, I was reading on Funjutsu and figuring out the women's bodies, said Madara. Mom, I almost bet Mito in a ramen eating competition, said Kush. Okay. Well, just to let you know, this is something important. What we say here, you cannot tell all your friends, said Minato and Kushina. Yes, father, they all agreed. Oh, and then they told, we got something to tell you. That's heartbreaking, and we would have told you earlier, but then we found out your mom was pregnant with Madara and Kush, so we decided to hold off. We have... Wait. Yeah, he's Madara, and Fugaki also had another son. And her name's... And he's Izuna. You have a brother. He was taken by one of the Sanin, as you all know, as orochimaru. He kidnapped him the night you were born, while we were dealing with the QB inside of Menma and Mito. So, we have no clues where he is, but we know one thing. We hope he's alive. We have Dry's spy network working on him. And Tsunade, your grandmother, my sensei, is out there gambling and picking up little information while she's doing what she loves. And luckily enough for her, she's no longer the slug princess or the slug sucker, whatever it was. She's winning a lot. Maybe it's the luck that she knows she needs this information, so she bets on information, and if she loses, she has to sleep with them, said Kushina. They all looked in shock. They'd never heard of a Naruto. What is he like? Asked Menma. We have no idea, and we have no idea where he is, but there's one thing we know for sure, that if he's ever going to be found, we have to deal with Orochimaru first, said Minato. Wow, so... when is Dryer coming so I can start learning on my, the toad summoning? Asked Menma. You and your training, said Kushina. Well, he's coming for your birthday in 2 days. And Kush and Madara, your birthday, as you know, is in 4 weeks, in almost a month. He'll be giving you a birthday present here because I have a mission for him. But you will find that out. 2 days later, Jiraiya walked straight through the building. I'm here, you little runts, said Jiraiya. All 4 kids come tumbling down from the Namikaze rooms and jumped onto... What's his name? Jumped onto Jiraiya. He flopped to the ground. I'm a great Sanin and I'm bested by 4 youngsters, laughed Jiraiya. Jiraiya sensei, said Minato. Ah, yes. Jiraiya sat down at the table, and the four kids sat at their normal spot when Jiraiya's here, which is Minato next to Kushina. Next to Jiraiya, if Tsunade was there, would be Tsunade. Because, yes, as you know, in my what ifs, I put them together, because who else would I put them with? What, you think I'm going to put Kurenai and Jiraiya together? No. Now, next to Jiraiya is Madara, and next to Minato on the side is Memma, and then on the opposite side of Memma is Kush, and on the opposite side of Madara is Mito. Jiraiya put the Toad summoning contract on the table. Sign it with your blood. Ma and Pa have allowed, and once you've officially turned 12, after you've become tuning, I'll be taking you all to learn Sage Mode. And I myself has recently just mastered it, said Jiraiya. Yes, I've given Jiraiya perfect Sage Mode, full Sage Mode, whatever you want to call it. He has completely mastered it now, and he's taken it to, he's mastered it. Yes, they all grabbed their their kunais that Jiraiya got them for their birthday last year. Well, Minato got them for their birthday this morning. Well, he copied Jiraiya's idea. It was like a joint one last year, but this year Minato improved it with the Harashin seal. They all cut their fingers and wrote their names. There was Madara, Namikaze, Kush Namikaze, Memma Namikaze, and Mito Namikaze, all in the scroll now. And then Jiraiya showed them the hand seals, and they all summoned the tadpole, except Madara. He summoned a little black toad with a pink jumper on it. Can you guys name Madara's and all of them? Give them their own personal toad summoning? Like, what's his name? Like Gamakichi and for Naruto. Start giving them names and stuff and what they look like. And then the toad puffed away because he was only little and he was kind of scared. So I guess we'll have a perfect apprentice right here, said Jiraiya. Jiraiya handed and pulled the scroll back on his back, and he gave them all their own storage scroll. Memma opened it and found a shuriken, a kunai, a pouch, a litmus paper, and some scrolls. Madara, he had like a war fan because once he heard about who he was named after, he wanted to use war fans and fire jutsus. And there was techniques on how to use the war fan. It's a little one, not a full one. War fan. What else is there? Sheesh. Some fire techniques and some Senju Cross Uchiha armor for when he grows up. Kush, on the other hand, she found sealing. They all have litmus papers in them. She found sealing techniques, her own katana, and kenjutsu scrolls. Mito, on the other hand, found poisons, medicine scrolls. What else is it? What else does she want to do? Right. I haven't really thought about her. Litmus paper. Also, since they all take, also some puppetry scrolls, because she wants to be a puppet, and her own puppets start. Now, you all know about litmus papers, and you all have your chakra unlocked, right? Said Jiraiya. Yes, we do. They all started applying chakra in it. Give me their chakra affinities. And Jiraiya told them to stop. No. Do it tomorrow. So you can surprise your father when he wakes up with the litmus papers. Smart Jiraiya. They all nodded. Yes, we will do that. They all went to their rooms with their new stuff. So, you're turning our kids into monsters, aren't you? Asking Kushina. Yes, I am. What are you bad with that? And do you not agree with me? Asked Raya. No, we agree to you. They're gonna make powerful shinobis. But you know what thing? I'm really going to miss them. They're starting to lose all their youth years by training non-stop, said Minato. Hey, if your other son was here, which I've just recently picked the lead up, your other son was here, be goddamned. He'd be really happy with them, said Kushina. Well, Dryer, what do you mean you gotta lead us, Kushina? One of Orochimaru's bases was attacked. Fully explosion tag. When I walked in, Kakazu was killed. Swords in the back. And it had looked like he had the hearts. We know which hearts he's talking about. And it looked like the Adarain chains had pierced them. Also some wood style. So Orochimaru is definitely in on it. And there was puppets from Sasori. And Kakazu was wearing white robe with red clouds on it. If that means anything to you, said Jiraiya. Actually, does it mean anything to you? Asked Kushina. Yes, it does. My spies recently picked up word of a group going out collecting and killing Jinchuriki for their Bijus and extracting them. Well, that's what it seems they might be doing. That's what they've been spoken about doing, said Jiraiya. And now that is where we end this part, so I can give it to you and you can answer what I need answered. What I need answered is names and what all the kids look like. Their toads look like. What they look like, because I haven't determined that. I've determined it for yous. What else have I determined? Oh, there's a lot. Their affinities. What Naruto and Toiki's name in the bingo book should be, what they should start wearing, and who should place them in the bingo book. Plus, if they should eventually join Konoha or stay with another village. These are all up to you. I honestly don't care. I'm leaving you guys to decide what happens, and also I will reply to every message I get. Well, try to, within about a week of it being posted. Now, because how I'm meant to answer everything and get this done without it now, I'm going to leave, and you can ask me some more questions and stuff. But now I'm going to go. Bye. Peace.